Campfire Tales. Lore of the Olympic National Forest by R.S. Hughes. The Lost Treasure of Captain Kendrick. In 1791, Captain John Kendrick embarked on an ambitious voyage from Hawaii to China, seeking to trade furs. His journey led him to a notorious smuggler's cove known as Dirty Butter Bay, the only place in China suitable for his trade. After completing his business there, Kendrick set his sights on Japan, hoping to establish trade relations. However, the Japanese were not keen on foreign traders and drove him away with a show of armed samurai. Unbeknownst to Captain Kendrick, a band of Chinese pirates had been trailing him. As he sailed to the south side of Hokkaido, the pirates launched a surprise attack on his ship, the Lady Washington, aiming to seize its riches and make a quick escape through the Sea of Japan. However, the pirates underestimated Kendrick's strategic prowess and the longer range of the Lady Washington's cannons. The pirates were swiftly defeated and their vessel was stripped of all provisions. Amidst the chaos, Kendrick discovered a bounty of Chinese imperial gold and treasures, which he concealed among his cargo before sending the surviving pirates adrift and scuttling their ship. Upon reaching the Canadian coastal island of Haida Gwaii to replenish fresh water and supplies, Kendrick encountered an embittered ex-chief named Koya. A fierce battle ensued, and Koya was ultimately defeated. With his treasure intact, Kendrick sailed for Nootka Bay, a previously neutral territory. However, wary of the shifting political landscape and his recent ordeal, Kendrick decided to make a stop at Shi Shi Beach to hide the imperial treasure. On a foggy morning, with only 3 crewmen by his side, Kendrick unloaded the treasure and hid it beyond the sea stacks in the harsh foothills surrounding the beach. Kendrick then continued to the Nootka trading camp, which had been commandeered by the Spanish. Despite the change in control, he was welcomed and able to rest, replenish his supplies, and make necessary repairs. A month later, as he sailed past Nia Bay, just north of Shi Shi Beach, he noticed a Spanish ship preparing surveys for the area. He had learned at Nootka Trading Camp that the Spanish intended to establish a trading post at Nia Bay. Deciding it was best not to draw attention, Kendrick sailed on to Hawaii, confident that the treasure was well hidden. Over the years, Captain Kendrick continued his trade, navigating the Pacific Trade Triangle between Hawaii, China, and the Pacific Northwest. He became a successful and legendary figure in the trading world. However, the imperial Chinese treasure he buried among the rugged terrain of Shi Shi Beach remains untouched. The beach's name Shi Shi, meaning surf beach in the Native American language, and imperial guardian lion in Chinese, seem fitting guardians as the waves crash upon the shore, forever watching over the lost treasure of Captain Kendrick.